Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.
PM Gruevski and SDSM leader Zaev hold meeting. PM Nikola Gruevski and SDSM leader Zoran Zaev concluded that their meeting represents a positive step forward in the political dialogue. The interlocutors agreed to continue the intensive communication in the next days of the issues related to the March agreement in the context of the country's European integrations, for which both interlocutors voiced complete readiness, the government's press service said in a press release. Gruevski and Zaev also voiced readiness and will to communicate on issues of national and state interest. Minister Jaferi addresses meeting in Brussels. The Republic of Macedonia provides long-term and active contribution to building security and the overall development of Afghanistan within the frameworks of the ISAF forces, a contribution which will also continue in the future, Talat Jaferi said at the meeting of NATO's defense ministers with non-NATO ISAF contribution nations. In his address before the NATO SEDSGEN and the senior representatives of countries participating in the ISAF forces, Jaferi stressed that Macedonia is ready to contribute with experts and advice in many areas, in accordance with the needs of Afghanistan and the available capacities of his country. Centar Mayor and VMRO-DPMNE fresh accusations. The synchronization and the so-called spontaneous gathering of people who protest against the adoption of decisions by the Centar Municipal Council clearly shows that the ruling party is behind this, the municipality said regarding the protest staged on Thursday outside the location where the SS Konstantin and Helena's church is being built. The protesters called on Chernovsky not to stop the construction. According to the municipality, it is clear and irresponsible that the most intimate and vulnerable feelings, religious ones and conduct towards children, are being used for manipulation, and it's inadmissible for ruling party to use these feelings as instruments. Second death anniversary of Martin Neshkovsky observed. A number of NGOs, citizens and politicians observed the second death anniversary of Martin Neshkovsky, victim of police brutality. The Neshkovsky family, 2 years later, is still unable to fully accept the loss of their son and brother. The institutions tried to silence us. They silenced some media and instilled fear in the people. But justice must come to light for all of us, said Alexander Neshkovsky, Martin's brother. The Helsinki committee, along with the family, announced to file suit with the Strasbourg court as their demands for command responsibility have not been satisfied. Disagreements around abortion draft law continue. NGOs protested outside the parliament building during the parliamentary debate on the draft law on abortion. They urged the health ministry to withdraw the law, noting they will protest until a new law is adopted that would include their remarks. During the debate in the parliamentary committee, Todorov said he did not respect their opinions since, as he said, among them there are accusations with much too liberal views that were unacceptable to him. There are organizations that stand for the rights of men to men, women with women, and there are those who have changed their sex. It is impossible to harmonize a stand with such an organization, stated Todorov. COE representative on media law. Regulating the media sphere is pivotal, but the law on media proposed by the government is conspicuous and vague, particularly in the area of print media, which is not the case in Europe. Therefore, the representative of the Council of Europe, who analyzed the law, German expert Bernard Moeves, recommends that it will be divided into two laws. The first would regulate the print and outline media, and a special law would treat an audiovisual media. Though the government published a new draft law following the meeting with journalist representatives, which includes part of the remarks and suggestions, the disputable provisions remark primarily concerning the new regulatory body, the Agency for Media and Audiovisual Services.